What's up, everybody? Bear with me for a moment here while I get this music dialed in. Let's see. That seems a little too loud. The music player on Epidemic Sound is just too loud. I mean, when I'm sitting here struggling to get the music volume dialed in, like I've got the bar almost at minimum, the volume bar. And the alternative there is to download all the music and then play it in your own player, but that's of course a pain in the butt. Anyway, what's up, everybody? I got a solid 6.5 hours of sleep. I feel like a whole new person. Dude, this arcane volley onslaught weapon. This one right here, everybody. I've got, as you see, I've got bottom of the barrel. It's the worst you can get. This was actually donated. It is so good. Oh my god. You should probably ask him there, Leighton. I mean, what makes you think me asking him while you can't start the game? I mean, come on, man. This isn't go to support. I have nothing to do with Trendy. Anyway, welcome everybody. No, I'm gonna miss everybody, so I'm not gonna go down the list of names today. But I do appreciate everybody swinging by. Oh, I got me some fresh coffee, Brooke. You know that. Let me hop in the Steam group. Speaking of that there, Lightrayne, good call, good call. And Omni's beating me up about it. I still have failed to get rid of this stupid Steam beta thing, and it's so bad.
That's coming up to 2 weeks, man. Do you really want me to whine about it?
I don't even know where the button is, to be honest with you.
It's inside the...
See, now it's saying I'm in...
You just got properties and that, and it'll be in there.
I joined the group chat, but I don't even see the window like normally. I don't know. There's something funny there. I got to deal with that today. Today, Omni, today is the day.
You better, I swear down, you better get it done.
McManus projector,
Don't make me...
Zachary, is the good stuff. Table Slipper's an awesome pet there, what I mean. If you're playing a Boost Monk, that is the highest damage you can get. Now, the Gatto Fireworks is just tiny bit less damage, but the shot gets there almost instantly, and that's a big difference. But I've used the Table Flipper quite a lot. So how many you got, Omni? How many you got?
Huh?
How many clusters you got, man?
Hey, that's personal. That's private. That's private information.
I'm on the grind for clusters, folks. As you see, I've got all the amps I need now.
That's private. Send me an invite, would you? Hopefully it'll take me with you.
Let's see if it'll work this time. Something
Something
definitely went all bugged out with that.
Joining. I know that people will be joining. Let me just make sure. We're doing C7, right?
Yeah, C7 dungeons.
Right, okay. Let me just double check my things and stuff. So
There's a big misunderstanding about elements on weapons and defenses. I'm going to be doing a video about it probably later on tonight. But like on your defenses, adding the elemental damage to your defense does not add an affliction. Now the fire will ignite for just a tiny little bit of tickle damage, but it's not anything you should be concerned with. The best in slot is always going to be raw defense power over an element. I think Sidewalk Hero worded it best. He said adding elemental damage to a defense gives you some defense power and changes the color. That's basically all it does. Now it will trigger combos if that's what you're looking at, but it's not going to cause, like water damage will not cause drench, period. It doesn't drench enemies. It's just water damage. Now, if you've got another source of damage that is drenching enemies, then storm damage will cause the electrocute combo. But you can't automate the combos with just your defenses unless you are putting drench on through another source, like through geyser traps or whatever. Anyway, let's get this grind going. So how many you got on me? How many you got? I know you got like 100 million of them, don't you?
No.
Yeah, it's going to be public, Quincy. We're going to queue right up as a public match.
I didn't grind too much earlier on. Like I went to sleep and stuff, so I had other things to do.
Sleep's a good thing. That's probably for the best.
I was out as well, so I had like stuff to do.
What's going on there, Anurag?
I've only got 11. I've only got one.
I'm at 34. I need 16 more for the next upgrade.
Need what?
Taking this bad boy up, by the way. I've got 3 more upgrade tiers to go till it's maxed, which is 150 of these clusters I need, or 150 more, and I've only got 34 of them.
Show them in the map. Come on, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's get this grind going.
All right, we're making it public. We'll call it OJ Live. I'll just leave the minimum champion score off. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go. Well, it doesn't really matter.
No. I was going to say do at least a minimum of 5. At least 5.
5?
5. I was going to say 5,000. Like, I think
5,000. It's over 9,000 people.
I don't think anyone's over 9,000, are there?
No, I'm just joking.
I was going to say I don't think anybody could even. Anybody even reach that? I don't think so. I don't think you can anyway.
Anyway, feel free to hop on in there, folks. Come get your grind on. As we know, it's going to take about 1.5 million of these maps to get this job done here.
Because relics are the only thing, right? That you can. Relics are the only thing that you can. Damn it, this ping is going to get the better of me. So.
Nah, you can upgrade anything, dude.
Yeah, so.
It's not just it. I mean, anyone who takes
I was going to say that means
C8 besides a relic is just straight up not thinking.
Gear can then, right?
What's that?
That means that can gear go up to.
Yeah,
C8?
every piece can.
Right. Okay. So we do have the potential. To
Well,
go.
what's the gear score on that piece? Let me look.
Go.
Right now, the gear score on it. Yeah, right now the gear score on it's 96.61. So I guess the potential is there. I think we're good. Oh, anyway, this apprentice. I'm going to be playing with this apprentice build next. I'm going to get that boost monk spotlight finished up today, and going to start working on the apprentice. And this is the volley boom apprentice, and oh my god, it is so good. It's just absurdly good. I've been moving the weapon mans back up that way where they don't get the mobs don't get caught up. But
Oh no,
it's all
actually,
good.
It's cool. You just reminded me of that. I'm supposed to put it at the top of these stairs here, not up there. I can fix that in a
Spoobie,
minute.
I'm gonna, and anyone else who's interested in becoming a moderator, I told everybody I was gonna get some information out to the people that had contacted me this weekend, and I just didn't. I grinded DD2 20 hours a day for the last 3 days and ignored life as we know it. So you guys will have to forgive me there. I'll get some info out. Basically, you have to be knowledgeable about DD2 and an all-around cool person. That's the basic requirements. I'm not looking for any elitists or anyone who thinks that being a mod is a status thing, because it's being a mod is there to help the community and really nothing more. So, you know, it depends on everybody's intentions. Like I said, I'll get all the info out to everybody. I'm not going to put a time on it now. Rolls Herobrine out. At least Herobrine's honest. The Herbert's like, I want to be a mod so I can boot mofos.
I remember when I initially asked, I was like, I just want to be able to spam in chat. I can't spam in chat to answer questions because it keeps timing me out for every 30 seconds. I'm typing too quick. I was just like, that's the only reason why I want it.
I turned all that stuff off. You should be able to talk in chat however much you want.
But yeah, that was like the thing that that was why I initially asked, because I was just like, I'm trying to answer questions and I can't because it keeps, it was like, but it's cool that like Lightrayne's in now, so it's up to like
Lightrayne's the man.
Lightrayne's there.
Lightrayne deserves an award.
I don't know, but maybe they went a bit too far. Like, yeah, like he can have a title if he wants, you know.
Well, Lightrayne's the. Hey, if there was, they don't have the titles set up in YouTube, but Lightrayne's the senior mod. He's the big enchilada.
How did he not die? What's going on? What's going on over here?
I'm sure it had something to do with some flimsiness. I'm just saying.
What, from your lane? Eh? From your lane?
Well, I mean, maybe the Omni wore off and the flimsiness is carried onto my lane. I haven't actually been on the hard grind. I'm only up to 100. I haven't hit my old previous high floor yet. I'm probably a week away from getting there. Because I'm on the grind. I'm on the hard grind for these clusters, you know. Getting these clusters knocked out and getting that item upgraded to Chaos 8 is going to make Onslaught completely trivial up until about floor 300, I think. So, you know, I'm trying to get that done first. That way I can do a little AFK grinding and get caught up on some Luke Cage Season 2 and good stuff like that. I am absolutely loving this Apprentice build, though. And you know what? The one of the problems with the Apprentice is the Adept is too good. You know, it's tough to go to the Apprentice, but I do like the Apprentice better than the Adept. As far as just the hero itself, I like the OGs, you know?
Heck yeah. I might actually bust out the Huntress once I'm done doing
Huntress is a beast. Sophisticus has been rocking like a 15 million DPS Huntress.
Yeah, I missed the Huntress.
I was in a tavern with him the other day and he showed me he's rocking it. Just wrecking faces.
Man, I am struggling with this.
I've reset 15 times, but right now the bonuses are not. A lot of the ancient powers are broken right now. Like Life Leech isn't working at all. And that's really bad for me because the reason I put points into Life Leech is because I take damage. I like to jump on mobs' heads and whatnot. And if you're going to do that, you're going to get hit, you know? So I need that Life Leech. I'm actually going to end up gilding the Life Leech shard just because Ancient Power is broken right now. I think hopefully they get that resolved pretty quick.
I already gilded that, like, it was one of the first few that I did.
I haven't gotten all the Ancient Power weapons or seen them all, Spooby, so I can't really judge them yet. I am super, super anxious to get a hold of all of them, really, to check them out. I can tell you, though, the EV, I thought I would be the most excited about the EV weapon. I'm actually more excited about the EV Onslaught weapon than I am the Ancient Power one. Mana bomb to the face. Take that. Oh, not out of the entrance far enough.
Fail.
Need to get out here, Malthus. Come show your face.
Flimsy monk. What are you talking about? Flimsy apprentice over there couldn't even take him out in one shot. Eh?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Omni, I haven't looked at a single mod on this gear other than the weapon mod. I mean, I don't even know what mods I have on this guy. I'm just playing him.
No. Excuses.
The Dryad's trees have a really... the range cap was greatly reduced. So you're not going to get those huge trees like you used to.
Yeah.
The trees are gonna be smaller than they were prior to the
They,
update. A lot of the
they're,
things like a lot of the range has changed. PDT range is really small now in comparison to before.
I want to say like it's about 200 or 300 on the trees. It's less.
I'm still on the hunt for a perfect flower too. It's got to be a Penta 3 or I don't want it. But I want to get me one of those flowers and take it up to legendary. Dude, this build, this weapon is got to be, I mean, not to discredit any of the other weapons, but this has got to be one of the best onslaught weapons out of all the hero classes. How many 5-bar mods have I found? Quite a few. Well, between found and purchased, I've probably at like 50, something like that. But I also haven't slept and have completely abused myself. So it's definitely not in your best interest to do that.
Don't do it. Come get your chest, people. What are you all doing? Come on. Speed farming. Let's go, 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 go.
Well, we ain't speed farming today. I just woke up. I haven't even had my first cup of coffee yet. I mean, I want it to go fast, but realism is going to say I just am not going to hit the button quick enough.
You know what that means.
I debated on being really, really dirty and doing carries for people for carries for mats. I'll carry you, but you got to give me all the mats that drop. But that's just dirty. I just can't do it. It's too dirty. Yeah, definitely, Zach. Like Lightrayne said, C7 max is the most reasonable to think you're going to be able to get.
Yeah, don't even consider pushing past. You can't. There's no way you could push past it just now unless you're grinding out for at least a week doing these dungeon maps. Like you just.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to do a whole set of gear in a week. Even just completely grinding hard. It's just not possible, I don't think. I mean, it's a real grind. There's no doubt about it. No, it's intended to be. Now, I would like to see the rarity of the mods upped a little bit. To me, it seems like the rarity of the mods is just too low.
Yeah, I would say a little bit. Just a little bit.
Get a little earth shatter action going on this one, too. Oh, I'm just upping that one piece to Chaos 8. See, I'm not done Ancient Power resetting yet, so I'm not going to up a whole bunch of pieces to Chaos 8. I'm going to do that one piece, and then call it good, you know? Because, you know, I don't want to grind my butt off to upgrade all this stuff that I'm going to end up resetting, and it's all going to roll back, you know? So, no fun there.
Let's do it.
I really do like everything about The Apprentice, though. Everything that's been added in for The Apprentice, I love it all. Yeah, this new Steam thing drives me nuts. That's about 400 million gold spent too, Pandy. I realize that. I've only, as far as actually found on a map, I've probably only found maybe 5 to 10 full mods.
I don't think I found any.
But I've been very liberal with the spending. In fact, it's kind of funny. I blamed the wife. I told the wife the other day, I'm like, man, I'm just spending way too much. And she's like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, I'm talking about gold in game, you know? And she's like, oh. And then she says, somebody move this weapon manufacturer back, Herobrine. That way it doesn't lock up our boss in the spawn where we can't hit him. This one's way too close to... Well, we don't get any bosses here, though. Anyway, and she's like, well, how much you have? And I'm like, oh, I've got like 200 million left. And she's like, well, you got it all to spend it, don't you? I'm like, good thinking. So I immediately went and spent all the gold. Yeah, I'll DPS it while you get them moved.
I
Dude,
should have got
this
you to cough
build,
up more
this
gold.
arcane volley weapon, this is the bottom of the barrel. This is the worst quality weapon you can get that I'm using. And it's crazy good. Just crazy, crazy good.
Dokkan, get out of here.
Well, the difference there, Pandy, is if it was even twice the drop rate, then I will have found 10. Probably, which you figure if I found 10, that's about 1 for every 10 hours of grind. Since the update comes, I put in 100 hours this week, there's no doubt. More than 100 hours, I'm sure. It's been a week now. Yeah, the update is now a week old. I think they're too rare. I mean, the chances of actually finding the one you want are absurd. I mean, finding one is one thing, and then you look at it and you see it's, you know, increased damage to range mobs, and it's like, ah, really? Range mobs, come on. Now, I still have to test it, but people are telling me that flyers are exploding off of the ranged explosion, and I'm wondering, is it all flyers, or is it just the ladybugs? Because, you know, like the ladybugs have the ranged attack, the dragons have the ranged attack, or are all flyers ranged attack? I mean, a kobold, of course, would not be a ranged attack, you would think.
It'd just be chaos for that.
Well, I mean, a regular flying kobold.
Wyverns are obviously melee because they get
a regular flying kobold, I think, might fall into support.
Yeah, that's true.
If a ground kobold is support, then a flying kobold will be support too, I think. Yeah. Have you tested it versus the other flyers though, Pandy? To see? I mean, the easiest way to test it, of course, is with the explosion. Because you can visually see it without having to track numbers.
Just die, Malphite, would you?
Just the dragons and ladybugs. The Dargans. I still wonder if that was a typo or if they intended it to be spelled that way. Lightrayne plays a ton. Lightrayne's smart enough not to kill himself on one game, though. He plays multiple games. See, he kills himself properly. He spreads it around. Kobold is a chaos enemy. That one's the easy one.
Yeah.
That one you knew without even looking at it. Without even doing any testing. It was just a given. I'm just wondering, kobold flyers with a D, not a T. I'm wondering if they fall into support. The only way to tell is to play around with some boom. Well, the easiest way to tell is going to be to play around with some boom servos and just watch the boom, watch for the booms, you know? Well, you gotta go to school there, Swizzles. You gotta go to school, man. Gotta get that education. So did you find all your gunwitch weapons there, Pandy, that you were looking for? I got mixed emotions on that. You know, Lalta raves about that that incursion weapon for the apprentice or adept.
Yeah.
What's going on, Minders? You're not enjoying it. Why would you not? Why are you not enjoying it? Just too much grind, or? The best boom servo, in my opinion, would have to be melee. Now, it's not going to do you a whole lot of good in Onslaught except on melee lanes, but if you get a ranged, you get a thrower lane, you're screwed. But just for trials, the majority of the lanes, if you look at just the mob spread, the majority of mobs are definitely melee mobs. Well, remember, getting the Chaos 8 piece is the you beat the game state. That's not something you need to grind for. I mean, it's not something that 99% of the player base ever should even think about, just because it's that pie in the sky reward, And it's just completely unnecessary. Everything is so ridiculously powerful right now. Trials are just trivial all the way across the board, even just without even optimized mods. Just mods in general made trials just completely trivial. That's the way to go, Lightrayne. Play around and test it all out with the 3 and 4 bar stuff. I got 2 clusters.
Same.
It sucks that you can only get... I wish that there was a chance for those to randomly drop,
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Like, I don't mind if they're rare, but having them just drop on the map in general just help.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have the numbers that high anyway, it's like, can you not just have them drop on the map then, even with the chance?
I mean, it's pretty high. The numbers are ridiculously high. Oops. Come on, dude. Build your own lane. Let's get this going quick. Don't try to build on top of me. Build where nobody's at. Wrong hero.
I'm done, so does somebody need mana?
Yep. For an Earth Shatter. Gotta have an Earth Shatter. You just gotta change up your shards there, Minders. I mean, everything is trivial now compared to what it used to be.
Oh, there's no space left.
Nope. No DU.
Somebody get them.
It's all good. Nobody wants me to have no Earth Shatters. I see how it is.
Yeah.
So I did Bastille the other day. I did that lower lane with 3 Earth Shatters. It actually did really good. That mod is not fantastic as far as the damage. The Earth Shatter mod, Shatterquake. But the damage, the dot stacks between different defenses. So if you put down 3 Earth Shatters in a lane, you're at your 180 DU. And the mod does stack. So although it's not a ton of damage, you can get it to stack and get a little bit more out of it,
How much is that F shot? Is it 60?
I would be all over Harpies right now. Earth Shatters are 60, yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'd be all over Harpies right now, but I just don't want to play actively on the Dryad right now, and you lose so much benefit from not playing actively, I want to, like the Apprentice. I haven't logged any hours on the Apprentice in so long. The Apprentice needs some love, And the Apprentice is a complete beast right now, so why not give the guy a little moment in the sun, Melee Boom Servo is absolutely incredible, Minders. The rest of the mods are conditional, or a lot of the mods are conditional. Besides Melee Boom Servo, like I put increased melee damage and increased chaos damage on my lightning strike auras, and they're absolute silly Lady Orc killers. So you can put an LSA back at your walls, and it just, if a Lady Orc even makes it anywhere remotely near your wall, it is death. It's just a mean combo. It's a plus 100, and I think it's 110% damage between the two. So it's doubling the damage it does to Lady Orcs. And I mean, we all know how Lady Orcs are. Lady Orcs are some fussy girls.
What I'm on the hunt for just now is just flat out melee damage.
Melee damage is a great mod, but the problem is if you load too heavily on melee damage, you're crippling yourself in Onslaught, because what are you going to do on all those thrower lanes? All your stuff is going to be hitting, like, for nothing, you know?
Yeah. I just need that for melee says. That's all I need.
So, I mean, the best thing everybody can do is build their defenses for a purpose. Like, my general use defense is going to be my weapon manufacturers, and I've got controller on it. So, any crowd-controlled mob. So, the only mobs that won't be affected by that will be the mobs that are immune to stun, which is one lane in Onslaught. So, I've got one lane in Onslaught that I have to focus a little bit more on. And then my flame auras, I've got melee boom on. So I'm getting my melee boom off my flame auras, and my all-around crowd control damage off of my weapon mans. Bees are not really designed that way, Pointless, but a lot of defenses are currently attacking the back of siege rollers that didn't used to. So I have still yet to play with bees yet, so I can't say without guessing. I know Sophisticus, if any of you guys know Sophisticus, he's done a lot of bee work already. So he would be a good source. In fact, he's gonna be the person I go to when I start working on bees. That's gonna come soon though, as it's been heavily requested. I'm kind of shocked, to be honest. I didn't think people would want to see or want to be using the same defense they've been using for the last bunch of time. Oh, nice prosperity. That's awesome. Be a penta-3. Oh, man, every flower I get is a 333. I'm just cursed on that because I want it to be a penta-3 so bad.
Yeah.
That and you know, I was thinking about it. How can I can't be rocking no flower on the Apprentice. The flower has got to go to the adept. What's going on, Terminator? How you doing? Yeah, cyborgs disable weapon manufacturers, but you have a mod for that. You know, tenacity takes care of that problem. God, man, this weapon is so good. I just can't even imagine what a max tier 1 would do with this one being so bottom of the barrel. Bees are, on average, most people are saying their bees have gone up about 200,000 DPS. So bees are the same, but they hit harder. I'm going to do storm bees. I'm going to put storm damage on mine, because I always use drenching strikes, so enemies are always drenched when I'm playing. I use drenching strikes on just about every hero. It's one of the best weapon shards you can use, and it's available at Chaos 1 because there's so many other forms of storm damage, you know. Yeah, but that was the old game, Marcio. That's not today's game. The Dryad is no longer the OP meta. The Dryad's really, really strong, but so is everything else. So, I mean, why wouldn't you want to play something new, in my opinion? But, I mean, to each his own. I'm not hating, don't get me wrong. I was just surprised. I was surprised that more people weren't wanting to play different things other than more Dryad spam, you know? But, I mean, if you like playing the Dryad is a mean girl. No doubt about it. Dude, this explosion just destroys flyers, too. This map is a perfect example of it, because you can see, you know, you get those big flyer packs towards the end of the waves.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing is just crazy good. I can't wait to complete a set for it.
Where's the mobs on my side? You guys need to put yourself closer, man.
Well, I want to blow some stuff up, too. I don't want to just sit AFK. so I put my stuff back. That way I could have an opportunity to kill some stuff.
It's okay, when the flyers come out, you've got your boom boom. No.
So that's all you want me to do is kill flyers?
Yeah, but I remember those days when it was fly on duty only.
Ancient Power is really fast now, huh, Terminator? I actually debated on grinding out some Ancient Powers, but I really need to do the right thing and push high onslaught floors first. If I got myself up to floor 400, my starting ascension would be so silly. It'd just be ridiculous. And it will put me well past the halfway point on ascension caps, and that would only be with 15 AP.
Barbarian dying. Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Anything, Didac, anything. Literally. For spamming, I've been using auras with it, but literally anything at all. Yeah, there's a max diverse critical servo. Not a mod I'm overly interested in, but it is a full enchilada. 10 out of 10.
Nice. I was looking for one of those.
Everything is, Spooby. I mean, there's not a bad defense in the game right now. There really isn't. Not one bad defense. You wish there was an ice servo, Gabriel? You mean one that, like, freezes? That would be awesome. That would be good stuff.
Yeah, I wish there was one.
There's ascension caps as far as your points you can put into them. Addict is what I'm talking about. The whole point of resetting Ancient Power is not for all the points you get. The point of resetting Ancient Power is for your ascension caps going up. Like somebody who's never reset before, their caps are at 140. And as you see, mine are at 376. So that's quite a bit of additional power there. I gotta clear some space real quick. I'm gonna be a sec.
That's cool. That gives me the chance to do the same.
I gotta go through and sort again. I'm getting overrun with just randomness. I like having to look at every piece, but on the same note, I hate having to look at every piece.
It slows me down so much.
Oh, it reduces your time to do maps big time.
Like,
it would be cool if there was a little glow or something, like there is for legendary items.
Yeah,
it would be cool if there was a little glow if the item was over, you know, say 4 bars plus. You know, I think that would be cool as hell.
Yeah, another way of recognition actually be really, really handy.
It's not a super hot item, but I am going to save it. Oh, would you look at that? A Penta 1 Armageddon. How disappointing.
Wow, that lag. Jeez.
There's my singles. All I can get is, man, I just cannot get a Penta 3 on that flower. Here's a semi-decent controller servo. That's something to play with. For testing purposes. Huh? Drop the mana?
No, it's cool. Here, bring it down.
Here, I'm dropping it. I still got a page to sort.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's perfect.
Triple 3. Every dang one of them is a triple 3. There's a Penta 2, but it's not a Penta 3. No matter what, if it's not the right one, I'm not going to put any resources into it.
We're done?
What happened to all my gold? I spent it, Brandon. I got to get back to farming. I spent too much time in the marketplaces and not enough time in maps. I didn't get a good night's sleep, but I got a little sleep. Better than nothing. I am going to gild a life leech. want to guild a Raven host too, but I just don't know if I have a spot for it. Alright. What's going on, Doug?
It's 3 strikes and you're out anyway, hero.
These chaos 8 pieces took all my gold there. Yeah, Thork is a chaos enemy, Pandy. All of the specials are chaos enemies, and then like in Thork's case, Thork is a chaos enemy, a melee enemy, and a mini boss. So you can triple dip on Thork, but doing a build just to kill Thork would be a little bit of a waste of time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, Thork is just trivial now with tenacity being a thing, you know? We're all up on this spawn again. Just makes the maps go slow.
I have no idea whose that is over there.
It's all good. It happens. So anyway, today on the agenda, I'm going to get that Boost Monk Hero Spotlight done. And something else, but I don't know what else yet.
Sky Guards?
Nobody wants to see Sky Guards. I'll probably save Sky... Although I do have Sky Guards ready to go, I'll probably save Sky Guards for last.
Cannons?
Well, same thing there. I'm surprised more people
going on about being a baller so much. You know?
Well, the problem with cannons are harpoons. You know, my problem with harpoons is they don't have that fast DD1 attack speed, so I just have boycotted them ever since I've started playing DD2. But they are really, really good right now. You can't deny it. Dryad, yeah, I need to get something going on the Dryad for sure.
Yeah, probably.
But I also have some base guides I need to do. Like, people are asking me for, like, just an absolute basics guide on the market and how it all works. I've got to do that. What I need to do is write all this crap down or make myself a little to-do list because...
Lightrayne, take notes! Take notes!
I used to be really good at adding it to my Google Tasks because I check my email like 20 times a day. And then the task list is right there. But I've just been terrible about that.
No, I think it'll definitely be the Dryad, because everybody's wanting to know about that.
If you hold down your Alt button, Tino, you can see the ranges. It shows you right there in game, so you'd never have to go outside of the game to find out what the ranges are. I'll show you here as soon as we get a break, but yeah, look at the more details. No matter what console you're playing on, it's got a more details feature and it shows you the ranges.
How dare you scavenge your
I didn't do flame arrows yet. All I did was weapon manufacturers. Not flame arrows, but flaming arrows. You can't change elements though. So like a lightning strike aura is always going to be storm damage. You can't put another element on it. A flame aura is always going to be fire damage.
Oh, wow, I'm surprised you managed to get in behind him. That's done.
There's quite a few people using boost auras. They're cool guys. Boost stars are better than they were, but they're still boost stars, is the problem. Boost stars got a huge buff off of the defense power change, but you still have to debate. I mean, if you don't have a certain number of defenses inside of the boost star, then you're just using it for novelty purposes. There's not a legit drenching mod for defenses, Falcon Hunter. Oh crap! I forgot to show the alt or the more details button. As soon as this wave's over, I'll show you there, Tino. I just answered the question, and instantly he asked the exact same copy pasta question in the chat. I just said it. I just did. Watch the stream, dude. Anyway, you hold down your alt button and it shows you the ranges. You see more details down in the bottom right of the tooltip. Well, if you hold that down, it shows you the ranges that weapon can go up to. So, there you go. You can answer your own question by hitting the alt button. What's going on there, Partek? I'm still trying to get my archer squared away. I need to get going on that too. There is nothing I want to do more than slap archers down all over the place. Sound like Omni threw his microphone into the wall. Are you there?
Sorry about that. I just totally smacked it even though it was muted.
Yeah, it's all good. Shit happens.
I was shoveling food in my mouth.
That's fair. Gotta eat. I just did a video about it, Pointless. Just yesterday, in fact.
He's dead.
Yeah, ballistas are nice. I mean, ballistas were completely beast mode before. But they are definitely really nice now. I just wish they'd shoot faster, man. I want to see those ballistas flying like in DD1. Now, I know we'll never get to that point, just because this is online, you know. But man, would that not be awesome? If the pew-pew was just going pew-pew-pew, you know.
Wait, say again? Say
It's pew-pew-pew-pew. That's not even, that doesn't even do him any justice. That's not near as fast as the DD1 pew-pews.
I thought you were
forgot
going
to my
to
chest.
with like a minigun.
Oh, it was like a constant stream, dude. DD1, man, those things, it was like a constant stream through the air, you know, one line of back to back to back.
Are we regrouping?
Yeah, why don't we? I'll head out to town here.
Man, I was needing that.
The problem with orcs, just orcs specifically, Marcio, is there's just not enough of them. So if you, instead of going orcs, you went melee mobs instead, it's going to get orcs and everything else. Yeah. I got stuff going to the scavenger. Make sure
Yeah,
it's no
that's what I
good.
was like. What did you take?
It's the best overall DPS pet for sure, Tino. Oh man, this is just crazy. I mean, hitting 5 mil DPS when you haven't touched a single mod yet is crazy good. Just love it, man. The Apprentice is hot again. Look out. Are you doing Ancient Power resets right now, Terminator? DD2 ballistas are better? How could you possibly say that, Mama? DD1 ballistas were the stuff. Alright, you ready to queue back up? Or you need a minute?
Yep. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
What weapons are you getting there, Terminator? Have you gotten multiples? We haven't done this one yet. Let's start off here. For builders, pets don't matter, Tina. Just get a pet and roll any pet, whatever you think looks the coolest, and roll defense power and defense health on it. But pets don't matter for builders at all. That on that same note, you could throw like Sandstorm on it and go with and run around the map quicker when you're building. But pets are not affected, or defenses are not affected by pets.
You spamming G again?
Oh crap! Did you not get any mana?
No, I got mana.
Okay. Yeah, I hit it too fast. These two spread out. I spent too much down below here, but I want to watch these Earth Shatters go, and that's why I spam G so fast, so I could get Earth Shatters down. They getting the buff there? It's gotta be. Man, the wind is raging again.
There's 40 seconds left, and I've only got 60.
Oh crap! I didn't know that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I didn't load in quick enough.
There you go.
Like,
Here, I'll get the Skyguard down. We're gonna need one
Skyguard's
more.
down.
Oh,
Skyguard's down.
both of them?
Unless you've not got the one behind me.
I got one down. I don't see the other
Yeah,
one. Where'd you put
no,
it?
it's down above you. We got.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Mr. Gypsy. I do appreciate it a ton.
Sorry about that, guys.
Niels, it looks like I missed you, and Jorge, I missed you as well. Thank you all very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Anyway, let's check out this Earth Shatter and Hotness down here. This is using the Earth Shatter mod that turns it into an AoE. It's fire damage, strangely enough, but it just wrecks it. In the, like I said, the dot stacks between, or it appears to stack anyway, between multiple Earth Shatters. I mean, I don't even think I needed these Zars down here. I put them down here just to put them down here. Well, crap, now nobody can join us. We're going to have to go slower at the
Yeah,
beginning
I was trying to say sorry to people because I just hot the G. Obviously, I ran in and hot G, but I didn't realize, I didn't look down and had mana, so I was like, oh well.
I love the fact that you can now, that there's no conflict between doing one defense other than a wall on your DPS heroes. So now every DPS hero, even for min-maxers, every DPS hero should be doing one other thing besides just walls. You know, like this hero is going to be DPS plus Earth Shatters. Actually, this hero will probably end up being DPS plus Frosties, but right now I'm playing with Earth Shatters. Because they're cool. But Frosties are going to be a thing in my life again, there's no doubt about it. Because what sounds more glorious than a gilded Frosty Power? Oh my god. I still need like 3 more shards. Like 3 more Frosty Power shards to gild one. Yeah, dude, Earth Shatters are wrecking it. Now, you don't want to stack the knock-up mod on top of this one, because remember, the AoE is not... It's a ground effect. You know, it's this little dealy going on the ground. So you don't want the mobs up in the air, you want the mobs on the ground. Let's see how it does against Plaguing Hawk here. Come on out, little Plaguing Hawk.
You take out that flame aura.
Oh, that Flamar is not doing crap compared to these. Yeah, the LSA was hitting them.
LSA's
but that's a no Ascension LSA, so although it's hitting hard, it's not hitting as hard as it could. The technology age decided books become tablets. That's that is funny as hell. But you got a point there. How cool would that to have the Abyss Lord running around with a iPad or something? That would be hilarious, dude.
See, now that's going to have to be a thing now, and you know that.
You can't just call it a tablet. It's got to look like a tablet. I think that would be the best thing ever.
Would you just get off that damn tablet? You've always got your face in it.
That's so funny.
What ability would it have, though?
I'm on Twitch still, Skinny Fish, but YouTube is my primary. The majority of my stuff is always on YouTube. Twitch is the secondary thing. Depending on how the hero spotlights go, I may be back on Twitch tonight for a late night stream, but I need to get the guides done first. They have to come first. In fact, I shouldn't even be streaming right now. I should be working on the guides. But I wanted to grind a little bit and do some public matches and play around and have some fun. Of course, I screwed the pooch on the public match on this one by G'ing too quick. But
it was my fault too. I just didn't realize it.
I just wasn't thinking. You get so used to it, the second you load into a map, spam G, you know?
Yeah.
Go, you know?
No waiting around for nobody.
Yeah. Should be a map planning app on the tablet. That would be hilarious.
Let me come chill over here for a second. These things need more power. More power.
I tell you, man, this arcane volley explosion is so incredibly good. I can't even imagine how fast you would be able to just nuke an entire pack using marking bubble on the adapt. Oh my god. It's going to be just crazy. I know that's what Rect is doing. Oh, did the weeklies reset? Yeah, they did. Quab duty. Defend Etheria and turn the very environment against your foes.
I've already done it.
I haven't done it yet.
I've already done it.
I've been doing nothing but dungeon maps, trying to get those stupid things. And do any dungeon maps have a sub-objective? I'm trying to think. Bastille doesn't.
I did 100 earlier.
This map doesn't. Nah. None of the dungeon maps have a sub-objective. That's why I haven't gotten it done.
I did Zeus earlier.
Damn it, Partech. That's going to eat up more of my day, because you know I got to Photoshop a picture of an Abyss Lord holding a tablet. I've got to do it. Got to do it. Got to do it. That is just the funniest thing ever.
You'll have to keep it for the spotlight when he does eventually get round to
Oh, I'll be doing archers before too long. I'm very anxious to play with archers. Archers were always one of my favorite things. And even in DD1, I love DD1 archers. I mean, who didn't have a string of archers on every map, you know? With or without a mage in the middle or a spider up front, you know? Of course, did those too, but... I'm not sure if there's one specifically on the Xbox, Calvin, but Discord has a trading channel for all platforms.
I'm almost done those guys, so you can join back in it.
Yeah, this map will be over really quick.
Oh, really, Malphus? You want to play that game? Get out of here.
Doo-hoo-hoo, arcane volley nuke roller. Well, yeah. Well, there's a problem with that the explosions doing damage to yourself right now. I know that the bug testing team is on top of it looking at it.
Oh.
But you can blow yourself up really, really easy. Hell yeah, Marcia, those DD1 spiders. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, that's exactly what I'm looking for is clusters, man. I need over 100 of them still to take that amp up to Chaos 5, or to Chaos 5. Derp. To Chaos 8. And I called it an amp too. That relic. Alright, so we'll hold off this time. It won't G up real quick. Anybody check the war table here? And you should see our map there. It says OJ Live. Speaking of OJ Live, this Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time over on Twitch, we've got the return of the OJ Sideshow with me, Omni, Sidewalk Hero, and the Legendary Show.
So fancy.
Oh, show is so fancy. What mod is good for DPS Mystic?
Man, we can build.
Yeah, we can build. We just can't hit G for the wave yet. It's not one mod, Otto. For DPS heroes, it's not a matter of one mod for any of them. You'd want to do lots of mods. Alright, let me try it this time with only one Flame Aura. Actually, I'll go one LSA and one Flame Aura. See if this Earth Shatter can hold this lane. 10 to 15 Holy Key is the prices I've been seeing. I haven't paid more than, the highest I paid is 12, but 10 to 15 is pretty fair pricing.
I can boost these as well.
Well, I want to see what they're doing
with an
just
LSA.
with the raw. That's too much mana there.
There's 60 more there.
Well, the problem is we're running out of DU. I'm just gonna go one, and then that'll leave enough for a flamey, and a little boost LSA. Yeah, Omni. I'm using boost LSAs.
Nice, finally.
It's just, you know, no matter what you look at, I tell you what I really wanted to be super good.
So good though.
What I wanted to be super good was boost explosive traps, and I used them all day the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
And they are really good, and they add melee, or they add physical damage into your build. But the range on them compared to an LSA is just a huge difference, you know. The LSA is just going to put so much more work in. What is it, Twinkie? Oh my God, it is a Twinkie.
Twinkie. Oh my God, it's a Twinkie. Are you edible? No, you're not the edible.
God, I can't type yet. I can't spell anything. There we go. Took me
there we go.
45 seconds to get it out.
I'm jelly of your skin. Jelly.
If you have the crafting mats now, Jonas, you can just craft your way all the way up to Chaos 7, and then just do one of each tiered expedition, and you're there. But if you don't have the crafting mats, then yeah, it would be one expedition, one onslaught, and so on.
Somebody join quickly! Come on! I'm itching to push the button.
The thing I'm interested to see with those buff mods is, does the Mystic self buffs count, or is it dependent on the Obelisk hitting? I mean, if the Mystic self buffs count, then oh my gosh, it's gonna be ridiculous. Give you guys about 10 more seconds if anybody else wants to hop in. Exclamation mods in chat there, iFrosty. We'll get you over. Lightrayne's all over it. He's too quick. Lightrayne is quicker than the 12-second delay. They shouldn't be buffs, Rage. There we go. We got a fourth. Dreamy's here. How dreamy. I think we good now.
Let's do it.
We a full group of mofos. Alright, now quit hitting them. Quit hitting them. It's so hard to not hit them. I just want to see if these Earth Shatters are going to clear this lane. I mean, I guess I do have an LSA and a Flamar in the middle of the lane, so it's hard to say how they would do by themselves without... Looks like the Lady Orcs are pushing a little.
I was going to say, I think you need that AoE anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting some AoE. It's only tickle damage, but I'm getting some AoE off the Earth Shatters.
Yeah. I think you should just put the LSA and put it on the Earth Shatters to buff them. And then that
the
way
swap buff is from swapping heroes, Hajum, so that is completely dependent. How the swap mods work is, say I'm on the Monk, and say I got swap mods on my Apprentice. When I swap to the Apprentice, that is when that mod kicks in. I need to do a lot more detailed stuff on mods. I think the next one would be just classing mods, because people are confused as to what mobs are what, you know? Like what's a ranged mob, what's a support mob, and so on.
Yeah, I think that would really help people kind of pick what it is that they want.
And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, you don't want to stack the exact same setup on every defense if you plan on doing high onslaught. Like the most popular and no doubt about it, the single best boom mod in the game is the melee boom. There's no doubt about it. That is the best one. However, if you stack melee boom on everything and then you go into onslaught, you're going to not be getting any benefit on all those thrower lanes, which are, you know, in onslaught that can be 50% or more of the entire map, you know. Did you get yourself a 4 per second 5-shot there, Omni?
Yeah, I bought one. Like, as in, like, someone was selling one, so I just bought it from them.
Fair enough.
So it only cost me gold.
Perfect.
Yeah, it puts me off that you can't re-roll it, so that you can have a heavy medium, or like a heavy or a medium. Like,
I would like to see heavy on that, but I do
would
like the light swing speed. I love that swing speed. It's so fun. With that, it's so fast, you know, I love it. That's what my Nuke Monk build is going. The Nuke Monk is actually evolved. It is no longer just a Nuke Monk. It is a everything monk. As it's really good ranged, it's really good melee, and it still has the benefit of the big nuke boom. So, I mean, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even feel right about calling it a Nuke Monk anymore because it does so much more than that. It's no longer the one-trick pony, you know?
It's what I always used the monk for, was like the versatility of boosting. If you ran over, you nuked something, then you could run over and hopefully smack them down as well, or you know, like. So I just love how
I'm
well
talking high levels of onslaught, Pandy, not lowby levels of onslaught. I'm talking people.
Okay.
People should no longer think that 100 or 114 is the high point. In fact, Trendy needs to add in more flares, in my opinion, because every single player of the game can like easily get to floor 200 now, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa!
Haha. We had a boss walk right through.
We walked right through.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen if nobody's paying attention.
I fell
wasn't
off
paying
the map.
attention.
I lagged off the map.
Obviously, nobody was watching that lane.
I was there, but I just lagged off the map.
The boost, I always call it the boost monk, Lightrayne, but it's the nuke monk is what I'm referring to. Those poor little Gobus, Pandy. Those Gobus are just getting the flat out beat down.
That was hashtag one victory for the Gobus, so they got the better of us on that one. I'm gonna take this one. This is the more active
guys sitting in material. What server are you on there? 123. I'll leave and rejoin. flares up to 400. Sounds extremely fair to me. I'm gonna be right back on me.
What? What?
I'm gonna go get me some clusters
Are you getting some
while
fat?
the offer's there, man.
Some fat roots again.
I gotta get there before it gets sniped. The problem with doing trades on stream is people will snipe them. That's been proven too many times already, sadly.
Cough, cough, mom. Cough, cough.
Oh, it's happened to me twice now. Come on, Market, where you at? I am on US West, right? Didn't we switch to US West?
Yes. I was on you. I knew that I know that I switched. So I switched.
Don't really sweat the medallion as much, Andrew, as long as it's close to the caps. So we are on US West? I wonder why I'm not seeing the market.
Yeah. It might be full.
There it is.
You never know.
I don't know. I'm not believing that thing they said about how the markets are filling up. I think the only place the markets are filling up is on EU. Because every market I go into on West or in East is just straight up the same people all the time.
Seeing us, we are waiting. Let's do it.
Yeah, man, I'm loving this Apprentice. I can't. The worst thing is trying to decide on this what skin to use. And I don't like paying that much, but I'm going to anyway. Just because I want them. $100K a piece for this seems a little much to me, but you know, being an addict is a problem, and I just happen to be one, so. Alright. Oh, this stupid new Steam. I hate it. Without a doubt, Ami, before the next stream.
Dude, I swear to God, you better get it done.
Before the next stream, I'm gonna do it. Anyone who has been randomly chosen or whatever to get the new Steam beta that hates it, you can opt out of it apparently. You want a light in your main hand and a heavy in your offhand there, Drix. The Juice Monk? There you go. Now you're thinking. The mod has one that increases defense power, or pardon me, that increases hero damage on Ice Needle kills. And it's got another. Pandy would know them both. What's the other one, Pandy? I don't remember. Pandy is Gunwitch Extraordinaire.
Feel free to slam an F shot at them, by the way. There's space for one.
Well, that's a damn fine idea. Let's come back here where we get the range a little better. Or get the spread a little better.
Go down below.
That's another benefit of the Apprentice, is dealing with these stuck mobs is not a problem. What's the other Gunwitch one, Pandy? There's the one where it increases, or it's piercing ice. Ice needle pierce shields and enemies. Okay. So if you stacked Piercing Ice and the HD increase, that could be a nice combo. Yeah, it's getting after it. No line of sight required.
Fat carries. Everything's on fire. It's on fire.
What's going on there, Alfred? You're gonna pay a fortune for that melee boom, Rage. Oh, you're talking about for a hero. You don't build, do you? For a hero, it should be cheap.
Hi, Grabs. Bye, Grabs. See you later. Oh, come on, there was two of yous beating him down. I thought he would have been able to take care of him, no problem.
That melee boom mod UFO plus anything else. That melee boom mod on bees is just flat out dirty.
Gribs doesn't care. Like Gribs is
Piercing
one of the
Ice
mobs
is the
that does not
AP
care.
one, Pandy. I'm not appreciating my Earth Shatter with all this Arcane Volley spam. Oh, nice, Alfred. Yeah, I still need a bunch of them, man.
Yeah. I'm sure I need some love there, Juice. Still tier 1.
Ice Needle only affects a single target, but damage is increased by 40%, and duration is increased by 7 seconds. You guys don't have to worry about getting max pieces anymore. The max pieces are nothing. You know, getting that extra 200 or 300 defense power or hero damage is nothing compared to having the proper mods. It's all about the mods, no doubt about it. You get a little lag spiky on some of these booms. Like when it goes off,
Is that where that is coming from?
Yeah, I think it's a graphics thing. Because
Yeah,
remember,
I'm
each
feeling
time there's a any damage tick that goes off, no matter what it is, that's a ping to the server every single time.
I love it,
So,
Twinkie, I love it.
if you have a whole bunch of ticks going off all at the same time, you know, we all know that the servers seem to run on twice baked potatoes. So. Oh, that's that old Ice Needle shard. I know what you're talking about now, Pandy. I have yet to find any Jedi, but I haven't been playing on the Barb either. Down in the description, there should be a link for Lightrayne spreadsheet, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. So if you look down in the description below, and I think there's a command for it too. It's still, you know, it's a work in progress. It's going to take a while to get it 100%, but it's... Lightrayne's put a lot of work into that.
Constantly see these damn orc boomer servos, man. It's like Kelly-o. Kelly-o.
Get off me. The Apprentice has got some cool costumes too. It's just a debate on which one to use, you know?
That one's my fave. That one that you're using.
Yeah, I like this one too.
That's the one that I rock I rock for my DPS one anyway. That one. The Skelly one's is
But
cool as well.
I do know that the link is in the description now. It's that Lightrayne spreadsheet link I put into my description copy pasta for the bottom of descriptions on all my videos, so it'll be on all of the Protean guide videos. Didn't get it off in time. That's the bad part.
Sorry, man.
That's the bad part about the big bomb. Just don't get it off in time.
If you're not fast, you last.
Yep.
Ooh, another. Somebody might want that. Keep want that. Another heavy one. No.
Orc boom.
Yeah, I constantly find those.
Who said they got some more of those crystals for sale? Or those clusters?
Next.
Somebody said they got some more of those things.
I don't see it on my side. See if it.
Do one more map. I'm going to keep it a little bit short today because,
Well,
like I say, you know, I want to get the guides going. And they take people don't, I don't think people realize how much time those things take. Like a 10-minute video can take 4 hours to record, edit, render, and upload. Yep, looks like I got the bug. I got the bug, people. That seems a little high to me. That might be a fair price, or that might be a price that people are charging now, but I personally have a hard time paying that much. That's a lot, considering you can get 2 every 8 minutes just by playing the game. You can't earn... Actually, you can earn 75 gold or 75,000 gold every 8 minutes if you've got some ancient power going. So I guess, I mean, when you look at it, I guess it's not terrible, but it just seems a little high.
I'm gonna lose mana here, I think.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, I got those last ones from. Yeah, I'm bugged. I'm gonna have to black screen you guys. Sorry, y'all. I gotta reload the game. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Natsu. I do appreciate it a ton. I tell you what, I've gotten that bug more since the update. Error occurred. Now Steam doesn't want me to restart it.
No idea.
Let's see, here it goes.
I think I could still play this.
They shouldn't, Suid, but I don't know for sure. I haven't tested it, but they shouldn't. Because they're not buffs. They're stances. They're not categorized as a buff in the game.
Euphoria was once a
C7 amps are... Get as much as you can for them, Dan, but they're kind of worthless, to be honest. I mean, I'm sitting on probably 500 of them right now. I can't remember who it was that said they had some for sale. Are you still there? Taking forever to load in. How many of those bad boys do I have now? I've got 80 now. I've got enough to do another up. Pristine hammers, C7 amps are pretty much worthless. But if you can get somebody to buy them, then by all means, sell them. The clusters and hammers, you should be able to get a little something for. The clusters more than the hammers. Because mine's maxed green. There goes to Chaos 7. Oh, it's Alfred. Alfred, you still there? Just barely, Rons. Just barely. Terminator, you're not all eyes on me, are you? No, Terminator's Terminator.
There he is.
There's Alfred. What server are you on there, Alfred? Man, I'm full already. Holy crap. I got to deal with this inventory, man. Crazy. It's in the market. You're on west. I'm on west too. Let's see. I'm so close, you guys. You have no idea how huge of a favor you're doing me. I'm so close on getting this bad boy all the way up. Man, that's a steal at 150k, dude. It's definitely not a premium mod as far as the usage, but it's exactly what I want to do on my Mystic. I'll buy that from you. Oh, you're not the only one there, Dole. I am confused as a mofo myself. Almost at all times. Yeah, quintuple is a 5 projectiles, so it's like this bad boy here. But remember, that's going to stack best with a hero damage build.
It's snowing. It's snowing.
Crit, you really have to fine-tune, Rons. Crit requires a lot. Oh, wow. Mark, new sponsor to the Juicy Nation. Welcome. And thank you very much. I do appreciate it an absolute ton. Oh, how did I forget? Before I continue on, we got a new emote in the Juicy Nation here, thanks to Gobu.
Gobu.
Gobu's got a little, drew that one. That is hand drawn by the Gobu himself.
Are you still in the market? You're waiting.
I'm being cordial, Omni. It's something you're not used to, I know.
Like, we could have had this map done already.
I'm
alright there,
coming.
Twinkie. I'm alright there, Twinkie. We could have had this done.
Twinkie could have done it twice without you, so I don't want to hear it.
I could have done the same. Like,
Well, Al, thank you so much, dude.
very juicy indeed.
Alright, Dole, take it easy. What is that
Very
put me at?
juicy.
Oh, there's 125. Dude, I only need 25 more. How many you got? How many you got, Omni?
I knew you were gonna ask as well.
I'm so close, dude. It's only 25 more.
Fine, fine. There you go. Grab him there.
Oh, shit. Dude. Next wave, because I want to screenshot each transition. As soon as this first wave is over, I'll do it.
That's another IOU.
Oh, I owe Omni so many of those damn clusters now. He is
That's
like,
another IOU.
you know, it's going to require the neighbor's firstborn child to pay him off. I'm pretty sure of it.
Twice over.
I got you, Omni.
I know you'll hook me up, man. So
I'll get you squared away, I promise.
It'll happen eventually. It'll take like a month or so before I can actually get it squared away. Like,
All about them amps, man. The amps are grueling.
it's lagging so badly. That's the thing. I've done a few floors in that on Onslaught, and I've still only got one.
I need the handiwork of the Super Pandinator. If you're still there, Pandy, I know it's the middle of the night for you. I need Pandy to turn that into a fancy gift for me.
I gave you a little bit of space. It wasn't much, but I gave you a little bit.
All right,
There's still
here
space,
goes
by the way, if you want to build
screenshots
stuff.
incoming. All right,
There's still space, people. If you
here
want
we
to
go.
have it.
Upgrade number 1, or this would be upgrade number 3. Screenshot. Okay, now get off my screen, you stupid Steam pop-up. Another screenshot. And the world first Max Chaos 8 relic. Ba-bam! This item has currently reached its maximum potential. Another screenshot.
It's like 40 million screenshots.
69,254 defense power on that bad boy. Oh my god.
You know what I'm going to have to do now? I'm going to need to sell this weapon man so you could put a weapon man down.
I don't worry about it now. C7, it just evaporation is evaporation. They all gonna die. But I don't know if you guys noticed how much gold I have now. That was a stupid, costly adventure. I don't recommend anybody do that. You guys know I'm not a big vanity person normally, but there is my one big vanity item for this this particular upgrade. Getting the world first Max Chaos 8 item is definitely all I've got in me. There will be no more vanity, I assure you, other than cool costumes. Cool costumes are a must.
Now it's my turn.
Now it's Omni's turn.
Now it's my turn. Now give me all the stuffs. All the stuffs.
It's a shame YouTube doesn't allow the clips like Twitch does. That would be a clippable moment for sure.
It is a shame.
Now I'm gonna have to cut it out of the live stream. I can do that after the fact, but it's nice to get those live clips like Twitch allows, you know. Come on, YouTubes, you gotta catch up on some
I'm
stuff.
surprised you didn't save it and just made it a video.
I can't wait, dude. I got it in my hand. It's like handing a little kid ice cream and telling him to save it for after it melts. That ice cream is getting eaten right now. You know it
I was
is.
gonna say that. That'd be a milkshake then, wouldn't it?
Oh,
It
yeah.
wouldn't be an ice cream. It wouldn't be an ice cream anymore.
You cannot eat your ice cream until it becomes a milkshake. But no, Pa. I want it
Shake it
now.
up.
It depends, Lightrayne. If Omni decides to go with a Chaos 8 totem on his walls, yes. Flimsy confirmed.
And you know what's going on? It's going on the bad boy. The Colossus.
Oh my god.
It's
That,
good.
well, you would have to. I mean, if you were willing to do that for a totem, it would have to go on a Colossus. You know, there'd be no other place worthy.
It's the only one that's worthy enough, in my opinion. Like, it's like the Colossus. Just, there has to be. I'm still trying to consider the mods though. Like, I'm still contemplating, you know, in my head. Because I'm
Don't
like,
do it, Omni. Don't do it.
no, I'm not gonna.
It'll be a ton, David. An absolute ton. I wouldn't, personally, if I was you, I wouldn't accept anything under, say, 30 million for it. And that would be like to a friend. I gave Omni 50 million for his, but I owed him a little too. Every build in the game right now, Izzy, every defense in the game is extremely powerful. So you pretty much take your choice. I mean, you guys know the EV is my favorite hero. So I'm going to be building with the EV like a mofo. But every single defense in the game is absurdly powerful right now.
And
Explode, little flyers, explode.
that first mod was one of the most important ones for you as well. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and the rest just rolled in.
Oh, I would strongly approve Omni making, See, the benefit with archers you have, like, the bad part about making that C8 mod for weapon manufacturers is it's weapon manufacturers only. I would have to trash a perfect mod to use that on another defense. And that is not the smartest thing. However, it's my favorite hero, and I want my favorite hero to get the love.
See, I've got a maxed out Pierce.
But the
that's sending
benefit,
my cannon.
yeah, see, the benefit you could do with a C8 mod with Pierce is you could use it on archers, you could use it on cannonballs, you could use it on PDTs. You could use it anywhere you wanted to use it. You know?
Like,
And I mean,
I've
the same
got-
to be said about a tenacity, a non-weapon manufacturer, you know, a non-shocking revelation. Tenacity would be good on any ground defense. But of course, once you put shocking revelation in it, you're locking that to weapon manufacturers. But I was good with that because, like I said, I love them. The EV2, love, love, love.
I just don't know what to put on. I need 2 more mods, and then I could, but I'm just not too sure which ones I would want. Because I've got controller on it just now, but I think I'd have to take that off.
Controller
And
would
I've just
only be
got-
good for if you're
And I've got flat
CCing them.
defense power. Well, that's what I'm saying. I've got that. It's for my cannons, so
For your cannons,
why-
if you use controller, you're not getting the most bang for your buck. You would have to have some CC coming from something else because the stun doesn't proc enough where it would be worth using it.
So yeah, like I'd have like that's the thing. Like I put controller on it because that's how my way of thought it was that.
Well, if the stun was 100% chance, then controller would be great. But since it's not only, you know, it's just not the best. Melee boom would be a great choice for that.
Like, and I've just got flat out defense power as the last one. But none of those 2 are maxed out mods. They were just mods I threw on. Just
Yeah.
'cause-
If you went
Like-
melee boom, Pierce, and
I don't know range or rate. Like I don't
range
know.
and rate get capped too quick. In my opinion, you should never use range or rate on any mod. unless it's something that's uncapped. Like Skyguards right now, the range cap is unachievable. You can't get to them. You just can't get to the range. Even with range mods, with Deadly Strikes and Vicious Strikes all stacked, you're still not at the Skyguard's range yet. But most defenses have caps, and you're getting there with just the shards, The shards and the Ascension. So I definitely wouldn't put that on a C8 piece, for sure. You have to upgrade it first, iFrosty. You upgrade the mod to C7 and then you put it on. You don't want to switch it over before upgrading it. So get it to full C7 and then make the switch.
Oh, congrats, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna...
Did you bug out again, seriously? Yeah,
no,
you did.
I didn't bug out. I'm tapped. Oh, I did bug out.
You did bug out. Yeah, you did.
What the heck, man? That's 2 maps in a row. And even restarted the game. That ain't right. I wonder if the party thing has anything to do with it, because we never repartied that time. God dang it. Sorry, all. I got to black screen you all again.
No
If I got a black screen, everybody.
It takes its time to get rid of you, like. Definitely takes its time.
Catching up on Discord. Sorry, those of you that send me messages on Discord. Yeah, I'm just going to have to... Sorry, I'll black screening you again. For those that send me messages on Discord, I had to turn it off. It was too many. I do apologize to friends that were trying to get a hold of me or whatever. But, I mean, I've been averaging in the hundreds of messages per hour. And while trying to record a video or anything, it's just not possible to keep up with. Oh, dude, that would suck so bad if I came back in and my C8 relic was, didn't save properly and was loaded back down.
Just a little bit.
That would be beyond irritating, let me tell you.
Man, I'm just been playing so much on the EU, man, that I'm so slow.
No, you take the mod, the item that the mod is on, iFrosty, you upgrade that to Chaos 7, and then move it over. Exclamation mods in chat will give you a overview of mod basics and how they work. Alright, let's see. Did you guys went through no problem?
Yeah, everybody's here, yeah.
I'm the only one, all left out.
It's cool, I'm kind of struggling with this ping anyway, so it's not like I'm going super speedy or anything.
The percent thing on melee weapons you should completely ignore, Mark. It's the percentage past the swing speed. So not all medium swing speeds have the same. Not all, not all heavies are the same. But just go with what you like as far as light, medium, or heavy go, and ignore that percentage, as it's just negligible, the amount of difference it makes.
1 second.
I think I'll make this, since I keep crashing anyway, I think we'll make this one the last one so I can get going on some... Well, I need to get going on a sandwich first thing. And then after that, get going on today's guides. I'd like to get 3 of them done before tomorrow morning. But that's, minimum 12 hours.
There's a gun witch, and I know that you're here. So
Got you some gilded concussive power. Nice, Terminator.
Yep. If the flyers do make it, then you can shoot them down. Should be fine. It's actually a good test to see if this is going to work with 4 players.
Gotta do it there, Mitna. Gotta farm up a sandwich. Gotta eat something. I got like 6.5, 7 hours of sleep, which is huge compared to what I've been getting. Now, if I eat too, I may actually feel like a human being again. That would be incredible.
Miracles can happen. Look at that, nice and fast. That's what I like.
Oh yeah.
Speed.
What's going on there, Central? How you doing? Just be careful what you throw that on. There, Newt, because remember, you get to the point where you gild your defense rate shard, and that mod it will become useless on an item. So although a max defense rate is an absolutely amazing find, it will become unusable once you get enough shards to start gilding, or if you're already there, you know. So you want to, the ideal place for that is a place where you're comfortable not using defense rate using the defense rate shard, and getting more power from having an extra shard slot would be where the big benefit of defense rate shard, or the defense rate mod, would come from. Come on, I want to look at the weapon. Ah, 222. That one, I'd sport that weapon. That's a good looking weapon, that eruption. But gots to be pen of 3, or it's going in the bin. Same thing with Mastery, Mitna. Anyone who hasn't completed Mastery and gotten the Hyper Shards, oh, now is your time. Let me tell you, Mastery is like gravy train in comparison to what it used to be. It's not necessarily better, Izzy, but for some it will be easier. I mean, a C7 mod is a C7 mod. It doesn't matter if you find it in Chaos 2 and upgrade it to Chaos 7, or if you find it in Chaos 7. It's exactly the same. So a max mod is a max mod as long as you upgrade it. Now, if it's easier for you to farm Chaos 2 to find the mod, then you can do that. But if farming Chaos 7 isn't an issue for you, then you're not going to have to upgrade it. You're going to be able to just use it right away.
No, twink it down! Twink it down!
It's all good there, Griffin. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Twinkie down.
Found a hole, he said.
Did it have some plush cream filling in it, Twinkie?
I was going to say, remember there's fat loot down there in that hole. There's spammy.
You know, one of these days, we're going to fall down in there, and there will indeed be some fat loots.
There will, yeah.
I mean, come on. How perfect would it be to have a chest hiding over there or something? Where it was like really difficult to lava hop over to or something? That would be cool as hell. Yeah, but if it's not that much, Damon, if you're talking a perfect mod is well worth spending several million gold on, you know? A perfect mod is a perfect mod. I mean, that is priceless. The mod itself is worth way more than any amount of gold you could spend on it. Oops. I meant to look at it and I picked it up. I didn't even see what it was. I see you getting uppity there, Assassin. I had the animation going on me for a while. I was told that the Xbox prices are actually pretty low compared to Pixia. Or compared to Pixia. Compared to PC. Now, I haven't seen them to know firsthand, but people are telling me the prices are really low compared to the PC. Crit damage is great, but you have to build your entire build for crit, which means you need crit chance shards, you need crit chance mods, you need crit damage shards, crit damage mods. The thing that makes defense power the choice is it's just so much easier to get capped out. In fact, I don't really know anyone who has put together a perfect crit set yet. Not one person. Because it's like, you know, you get the same results as you do from just a basic defense power setup.
Yeah, Malface, it was nice knowing you. Oh.
Way too late to the party on that one.
Always.
GG, people. GG.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for now. Like I said, got guides and tutorials and miscellaneous stuff. And it takes a ton of time to do. So I'm going to focus on that for the rest of the day. There could potentially be some late streams returning over to Twitch. So make sure you follow me on Twitch if you have not. And for those that don't know, exclamation giveaway in chat, as that giveaway ends tonight at midnight. So go get your hands on some hotness. The third one, I don't know, maybe go with more defense power. Check your rate and your range, see if they're at the cap yet. But yeah, it's a mean combo. Won't be any good for you in Onslaught on a ranged only lane, but on every other lane, it will work just wonderfully. Yeah, I already grabbed it.
Alright.
But
you were just kidding.
Anyway, thanks a ton, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And like I mentioned, this giveaway right here is going to end tomorrow. Attack rate is, if he's to the point where he's melting mobs, I'm assuming it's max chaos 7 gear. Attack rate is not what you want, because you're going to get down to you're going to pass the cap. It's the same reason why you didn't use defense speed in the old game, or in last week's game, I should say, because you don't get enough value out of it. You would pass the speed cap, so that's why you would not want to go defense speed on that. No attack rate. Everybody's getting really hung up on attack rate in all aspects, not just on the stream. Yesterday I got 200, 300 messages about attack rate, and it's like if the speed cap is it's going to attack every 0.31 seconds, and you're doing 0.34 seconds, then you just wasted that mod, as that difference is not enough to justify using a mod slot. So be very careful with attack rate and don't waste any good attack rate mods, as you will regret it later. It will have a place, but the place is not just throw it on every defense for sure. But anyway, thanks an absolute ton, everybody. As I mentioned, there's going to be a Nuke Monk coming soon. There's going to be a market tutorial and overview coming soon. So keep an eye out for those. And as always, I really do appreciate all the support you guys bring me. Thanks an absolute ton. And we'll see you next time around. Take it easy.